So number one is why EC is so special among Singapore. It's like every time got EC launch, right? The show fact like that one. This Oreo at Tampines, wow, always packed one. Then it's like everyone who bought the EC is like how to say 中马票 yeah. Yeah, so what makes EC so special is because that is structured in a way that is actually more easy to consume, more palatable to consumer upgraders, because in a way, number one, it's actually subsidized by the government a bit because they sell to the developer in a cheaper land cost.
Yeah.
Of course, in terms of the location wise, not so preferred lah. Because if you sell some good land at a discount, then definitely
it doesn't really make sense for the government.
Yeah. Then secondly, privatization. So for ECs, right, at first when you buy a new EC, it will based on the HDB rulings. There are some restrictions to buy. Later we'll share a bit more.
Yeah.
But after 5 years, when you make the MOP, right, they can actually become semi-privatized and actually become like a private property already.
Yeah.
The selling part become like a private property. People who buy from you will be under the private property ruling in terms of maybe the loan, like TDSR. It's not MSR anymore. And the third one, of course, there's for first timer, there's a grant 30,000. So another one will be very popular with the deferred payment scheme. What is this deferred payment scheme?
I think deferred payment scheme, right, is actually to help those that have an existing house and then they want to plan to actually move or upgrade to an EC, right? Actually, the deferred payment scheme is more like a smooth timeline transition for people that need to sell house, because you just need to sell when you are closer to collecting keys. Of course, this one, we actually go through in depth in more of our other videos about timeline. So if you are interested in this scheme, wondering that how it can benefit you, feel free to watch this video about this EC timeline, which we will put in the description below.
So like what Dylan said, it provides a seamless timeline for you to move in. So people who buy, right, upgraders, no need to sell first, no need to rent.
Yes.
Straight away, move in. That's why it's very popular. But of course, when you choose the deferred payment scheme, actually sometimes the developer will price it higher, because for the normal scheme, the developer actually will get the payment progressively.
Yes.
But if you do the deferred payment scheme, right, you will just down payment the 20%. Then after that, right, until all the way to the TOP, right, then the developer will collect the remaining amount from the bank loan.
Correct.
So meaning that this part, the developer don't earn anything. Developer give you some,
don't take the money first.
Don't take the money first, give you some flexibility. Then of course you must earn something, like because if today you do the normal run, the bank will earn the interest. Now he give you this flexibility, of course you must earn the so-called interest. Auto place is what, about 50,000 extra from the sales price, the normal payment scheme. But a lot of people will still choose the deferred payment scheme if they have the existing house.
Yeah, actually, you know why it makes sense, because if you don't go for this, right, you need to rent while it's building. So the rental you can't pay.
So a lot of people don't like to rent, they don't like to move house, they just want to done. Alright, so this is why it makes EC so special.